Hello, everyone. It's Michelle Fox from Michelle Fox Beauty. I'm pleased to announce that I was not late. I was simply checking my settings, which I usually forget to do. Tonight, I am determined to do this like a professional, or at least to give it the old college try. Let me make sure that everybody can see me and hear me. And there you can see me. Yep, there we go. Yep, you can see, you can do both. Okay, let me shut that off. And I want to actually explain my skincare a little more at length than I typically do tonight. So buckle your seatbelts. It might be a little longer than usual. I'm inspired. Um, so I am a beauty blogger, an Amazon influencer, but I'm also a Mary Kay beauty consultant. I'm spilling the beans, and I don't always discuss that, but tonight I'm saying it because all of the skincare that I'm using tonight is from Mary Kay. I'm going to discuss specifically what products I'm using, and here's what I have to say at the outset is that you can buy Mary Kay on Amazon and eBay and all these other places, but those people are naughty. Okay. They are not official Mary Kay independent beauty consultants. And when you purchase it from such sources, you do not have the 100% satisfaction guarantee. And you are not supporting the countless women that are working very hard to provide excellent customer service and teach you skincare and take care of your every beauty need. All right. So we're going to talk about skincare tonight. If you don't have a Mary Kay consultant, I would be honored to be her, but you can also go to marykay.com and search by your zip code. So you've got lots of options there. But I hope that you'll have some takeaways regardless of what skincare brand you use. I will be talking in generalities as well. So I like to teach. I love to talk. And at the end, I've got a couple things. I should write that down so I don't forget. We need to talk about the March. It's not a contest. What did I call it? Challenge. And I think I was going to say something else at the end. I already forgot. What did I say I was going to say? Somebody will help me remember. Okay. So, oh yeah, we're going to talk about the cellulite cream. See, it's a good thing I have pen and paper nearby. And as you join me, go ahead and say hi. It's so funny. Like most of the comments I can see, I'm once again, I'm broadcasting to YouTube and a couple different places on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, you have to give StreamYard permission for me to see your name. So all that means is you just click the blue link. All right, so let's dive in. So I always start my routine morning and night with an oil-free eye makeup remover. Our eye makeup remover removes both water-based and waterproof eye makeup. What I love about eye makeup remover is that it's not just about making sure that your mascara doesn't smear on your pillow. It's that it is a gentle bath for your eye area. And if you pay attention, somewhere in tiny, tiny print on your cleanser, regardless of brand, it says not intended for the eye area. And yet we get crud up in there. So we need something to clean the eye area, not just makeup. I mean, you know, we have all kinds of debris from the environment, but we also get, you know, eye boogers and whatever. But we want to keep that area clean. And we have to use something that's extremely gentle, ophthalmologist tested. And what I like about using something that's oil-free is that I can use it in the morning and it's not going to inhibit my makeup application afterward. So yes, I do it in the morning as well. Just, I want to feel, you know, all nice and clean. And so what I do is I use cotton rounds or cotton squares. I just feel like they don't get the fuzzies on my lashes. And so I'll saturate it pretty well. And then I hold it on my eye and kind of pull gently. And what's always fun, and I love to show my audience, is that you can kind of see like my eye makeup and my lashes. I don't know. I don't know why that amuses me or entertains me so much, but it does. And usually if I haven't done a ton of liner, I can get away with one of these wipes. Sometimes I'll have to do two. But this is really does the trick. It's a very powerful product. It probably wouldn't hurt for me to have a mirror nearby, but it's really far away. So I'm using you as my mirror. So if you've ever used Mary Kay oil-free eye makeup remover, I'd love to hear it in the comments. I already see a few comments. As you join, say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. Tell me if you're in your jammies. I got my flash dance pajama outfit on tonight. My off the shoulder sexy outfit. Um, and if you have another, if you've tried something else, feel free to chat about that. That's fine. I have used, since I use false eyelashes, oftentimes they will come with their own eye makeup remover that will take the glue, break down the glue and stuff. So I've used a variety of others, and they're interesting. Let's face it, nothing's going to beat this one. It is a worldwide bestseller for good reason. It's extremely gentle and yet extremely effective. Everybody loves it. So, hope everybody's doing well. So, last time I spoke with you, my husband was bleeding to death. Well, not literally, but he was bleeding profusely. But he's all good now. They did have to put some weird stuff on his finger, like some spongy stuff, stick it on there, and he's had to, do it over and over a few times. And he's still wearing it. I mean, so like a week later, he still has to keep replacing it. So it was pretty serious. I should have given him a little more love than I did initially, but I thought he was being a crybaby. Anyway, moving on. Micellar water is an interesting animal. This is purified water, and then it has different thingamajigs that gather together into what is called micelles. And they actually kind of pull the makeup and other dirt that's on your face together like a magnet and take it off. What's cool about it is that you don't need water. So think of different scenarios where you want to cleanse your face, but you might not have water nearby. So when you're camping or immediately after a workout, I like to use it when in situations like this, when I've got a full face of makeup and I'm going to use a cleanser, but I want to take the makeup layer off first. It's called a double cleanse. So you use your micellar water to sort of take the layer of makeup off so that when you use your cleanser, it's even more effective because you don't have that layer of makeup, sort of inhibiting it. It has to break through that layer first before it can do its job. So I'm helping it out, doing it a solid, getting rid of all this first. And it feels good. You don't have to rinse it. That's why, the whole no water thing. So you don't need like a washcloth. You don't need, a towel afterward. And the only drawback I've ever heard, like the only negative, is some people feel like a residue. And what I heard in response to that was that you're probably using too much. You really don't need a lot. So I just take my makeup off with that. Voila. All right. So those two. I really do. It's funny because I don't really like necessarily a lot of steps because at night I just want to go to bed. But there are certain things that I just won't skip because I know the benefit. So now we're going to use our cleanser. I've been just kind of doing this without really talking about it. So shame on me. So that's why we're changing it up tonight. Okay. So this is a 4-in-1 cleanser. Here's what I know. We need to cleanse our face of dirt, oil, and makeup. We need to deep clean our pores. That's the only way to make them look smaller. And we need to exfoliate the dead skin. We're constantly, our skin is dying all the time. And we need help sloughing it off. So this does all of those 3 things and more. This also has a brightening aspect to it where your skin looks brighter as you use it. It's unique to Mary Kay. It's called our 3D complex. That is something that is in all of the products that I'm about to use, beginning with this. I'm using the combination to oily formula tonight. It's a gel formula. If I was at the sink, it would lather, but I'm using a little finger bowl in lieu of a sink, which, by the way, I'm getting a new sink. We redid our kitchen. Well, okay, we redid the living room, dining room. Then we redid the kitchen. That was painful. Now we're redoing the bathroom, and that really, really needs to be done. So I'm very excited about that. All right, so this is the combination to oily. And then there's also one for normal to dry that's not a gel. It's more of a lotion type cleanser. So this is doing all 4 of those things at once. But not only that, it also has the age fighting benefits. All right. That's a big one. Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, I have my washcloth in my warming thingamajiggy. I'm losing my words. So this is a fridge, but you can also flip the switch and make it be something that keeps it warm. I don't know what you would call that. The opposite of a fridge. Ooh, yeah, very nice. Because I was just kind of tired of getting a cold washcloth when I did this. Hold on. You can buy it on Amazon, but make sure you use my link. Oh my gosh. Cracking myself up. Okay. Back to age fighting ingredients. Hold on. So when I first started using skincare regularly, there was no such thing. And so the whole idea was just take care of your skin and it'll look better longer. And so that was just cleanse, deep clean your pores and exfoliate. And it was true that it did look better longer. And people that took care of their skin in that manner looked younger than the average bear. But now we do have ingredients that have been proven to actually improve the appearance of our skin. They reduce fine lines and wrinkles. They smooth the surface of our skin, remove discoloration, all kinds of benefits. And so, yes, please. I'm all about that. Oh, now we're moving on to the night serum. So our the Time Wise Miracle Set is what I'm using. We just did the 4-in-1 cleanser. The Miracle Set is actually a 4-piece set. In the morning, we revamped it, so I'm still kind of learning. In the morning, you do the cleanser, your moisturizer, your antioxidant moisturizer, and then your daytime defender that has SPF. At night, you do it a little bit differently. You do your cleanser, and then you do your night serum, which I can't remember what it's called, nighttime something, and then you do your moisturizer. So it's a little different, and I clarified because I wasn't 100% sure why that was, but then I just read it has to do with the thickness of the products. You want to go from thinnest to thickest. So the serum is very thin. This also has the 3D complex in it, and it just has a bunch of good stuff. It has encapsulated resveratrol. I like big words. I like knowing what's in stuff. That's just how I am. I know most people just want to know, what does it do? And this, at night, our body is more receptive to age fighting ingredients because our body is in that regenerative, recuperating mode. Truly, this is a fact, not just my opinion. And so there are specific ingredients in the night serum, and they're concentrated. Resveratrol is the main ingredient. And overnight, your skin is going to see improvement. The fine lines, the really fine lines are going to soften overnight, honestly. And you see improvement in 2 weeks, 4 weeks, and 8 weeks. There's all kinds of stats you can read if you care to. But for sure, the reason why we have a different nighttime than daytime is that what's happening on your face is different. Nighttime, we want to focus on age fighting power. We want to really concentrate on those types of ingredients because that's when it's going to benefit us the most. Daytime, we want to defend. Punchy. We want to defend against the environment, against the sun, make sure that we aren't doing anything that's going to premature, age our skin, and also to rectify the damage that has been done. This also has ingredients that are going to correct damage that's already been done. So they're both powerhouse products. They're awesome. All right. So we cleansed, we did the nighttime serum. Now we're moving on to the moisturizer. All of these products, like I said, have the Time Wise 3D patent. I don't know if it's patent pending or if it's patented. I'm so used to saying patent pending, but I don't know if we got it yet. But it's unique to us, and it has let's see, it's peptides, resveratrol, and what? I think it's B vitamins, something like that. I go back and forth. Like I feel like I want to know that stuff, but I don't know if most people want to know that stuff. So then I used to like really focus on memorizing all that. And then I kind of stopped because I'm like, I think nobody cares. But and anytime that you want to know anything like that, it's online. What I love about this moisturizer is that it is really lightweight. It absorbs super fast, so it doesn't feel heavy. I've never been really dry. And even though I'm over 50, well over 50, I'm still not super dry, which is why I switched over to the combination to oily skincare. I don't like a real heavy cream on my face because I just feel like I can feel it all the time. And I don't like anything that's going to make me look shiny throughout the day. So this is a lightweight moisturizer. It absorbs quickly. It feels light, like a barely there kind of a thing. All right, I got to see what everybody's saying. I see all kinds of comments. Let's see what's happening. So watching from North Carolina. Yay. All right. So hello, everybody. I see a few people saying hi. I appreciate that so much. Make sure that you say hi when you're here. I see a whole lot more eyeballs watching than I see people commenting. So make sure that you are saying hi. That's the polite thing to do. All right. So my face is ready for bed, but that's not all we're going to do tonight, right? I asked a question earlier. You may or may not have seen it, but I wanted to know what you thought about cellulite cream, cellulite lotion. Do you think it's the real deal? Like, do you think it works? I would love to hear your opinion in the comments. Yes or no, does cellulite cream lotion actually do anything? Does it have an impact? Is it worth using? Is it worth buying? Do you think it makes a difference? Yes or no? I have a thought, and I've also, of course, looked it up. Here's what I know. Here's what I've been looking at. There are a whole lot of people that say, no, no, it can't possibly. There's no way that it's removing the cellulite. Well, you don't have to remove the cellulite to make improvement, right? I was thinking about a self tanner isn't actually a suntan, but it makes your skin, look darker. And that's what we want. So with the cellulite cream, it's not so much that we believe it's getting in there and scooping out the cellulite and getting rid of it. We want it to make our skin look smoother. And yes, I believe it does. I think that you have to make sure certain things are in place. You have to make sure that they are using quality ingredients for real. You have to look at the ingredient list and know what's what, and that they're concentrated. You have to know its reputation, see if they have done studies and what the results of the studies are. So there has to be some meat behind it. Like you have to know that somebody actually has seen results. You know what I mean? There are certain ingredients like caffeine that have been shown to improve the appearance of, crepey skin, of not so much crepey, but, bumpy skin. But the biggest thing is, and this is true of so many things, so many of our struggles. If you hydrate something properly, it's going to look better. When I'm driving and I look at my hands, I think, oh my gosh, like my hands look like I'm 100 years old. And if I stop and put on hand cream, then I breathe a sigh of relief. I'm like, oh, there they are. There are my normal hands. They look a lot better, right? When you are using any kind of skincare regimen, is hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. The eye gel patches that I did in week 1, it's all about the hydration, uber amounts of hydration boosts in your eye area. When you hydrate something, you're plumping it up. You're like filling in the gaps. And especially when you have something that has an emollient barrier. So like when you hydrate, but then you also have something that is going to keep that moisture in, that's like a double whammy. So when you can find a lotion that has concentrated quality ingredients, that is highly moisturizing, but that it also is emollient, so that is holding that moisture in, and you use it. That's the other thing, is that people buy stuff, You can't use it for 2 days and then skip it for a week and then use it for a week and skip it for 3 months and, and then conclude that it doesn't work. Like, you have to use it day in and day out. So, yes, they do work. They do change the appearance of that cellulite, but as far as like breaking down the cellulite, there's lots of differing opinions on that. And I think depending on the specific ingredients, it's going to do that to differing degrees. I read a lot about that. Not going to go into detail. It was kind of over my head. But our product is targeted. No, is that what it's still called? Yes, targeted. All right, let me get my things on. We've changed the name of this a few times too. Targeted action toning lotion. This more than anything else, boy, my lights are too bright. I need to like check that before I go on, don't I? It's hard for you to see. What I really love about this is the smell. It smells kind of like grapefruit, and it has to do with all the different fruit extracts that are in it. This does have caffeine, has green tea. It does have the types of ingredients that they're talking about, the very effective ingredients that combine to do the job, stimulates collagen production, moisturizes. It's very emollient, so it's holding that moisture in. I've used it and I love it. So this is something that you can learn about me. Maybe you don't care, but here it goes. I have that Polaris keratosis or whatever, the little bumps on my arms. I've always had that. I hate it. And one of the ingredients that you look for to get rid of that is urea. And if you don't know what that is, it's pee. And this has that in it. So now you know. So I use this on here and it smooths that out, man. I'm telling you, like nothing else. So I will use this. We were going on vacation a few years back, and it was the first time I was spending time with my oldest child's new fiance. And we were going to be in bathing suits. And I thought, I may be old as heck, but I don't really want to be walking around with, cottage cheese legs. So I religiously was using this on my legs and on my chicken arms. And I looked like $1,000,000, when we all got together for that vacation. So it really does make an improvement. But like I said, it's something that you have to do consistently. That's the thing. Like, I can think of so many examples. Like, do I think that retinol works? Heck yes, it absolutely works, but you have to stick with it. And that's my downfall, which leads me to our final thought of the evening. I want to do like a skincare challenge all together, all of us, tons of us, in March. And it can be whatever product you want. So if you are not on a skincare routine at all, for you, it would be getting on a skincare routine. If you're already on a skincare routine, but you know that you need to, take it to the next level, think about what your primary concern is, find a product that meets that concern, and we're going to start using that consistently. For me, I'm going to go back to my retinol regimen. I loved it when I used it and I saw amazing results, but it's something that you have to use consistently because it's so intense that your skin gets acclimated to it. And so that if you stop using it for a little while, you can't just jump right back in. You have to go back through the the process where your skin gets used to it. And I never feel like going through that. So shame on me. So I want to get back into my retinol routine. So this is really all about me. But what I wanted to do, I thought it would be super fun. So like, let's say March 1st-ish, we all take a picture of our bare naked face and we decide what we're going to do. We all can like post it somewhere. I'll figure this all out. Say, this is what we're going to do. This is our commitment. And then like in 2 weeks, we take a picture, and in 4 weeks, we take a picture, and in 6 weeks, just for us, just to see the difference, because a lot of times we don't think it's making a difference. We don't see it. We don't realize it because it's happening incrementally. When I saw my before and after from the retinol, like week 1 to week 8, I was like, I couldn't believe it, because I really didn't think it was doing anything. And then I saw the evidence and I was like, oh my gosh, like seriously, like a very deep wrinkle had smoothed out, a really dark spot lightened. I mean, it was significant, but I needed to see it. So that I want that for you. I think that would be cool. And I think if we do it together, and I think if we make it a challenge, and if we have like set days, okay, March 1st, we're taking this picture. Yeah, how can we do this? Where should we do it? Where should we have our how about my business page? I don't know. We'll figure it out because that's public. We can all access that. So on Facebook, I have Michelle Fox Beauty. It's a public page. Yeah, I could like pin it to the top and we could have like all of our before pictures. Although I know a bunch of you are going to be like, I don't want a picture there. But that's what's fun about it. We could have our before pictures. And then on the picture, like the little blurb, we can say what we're doing, what our goal is. Then post our 2 weeks and 4 weeks and 6 weeks or whatever. Fun? I think it would be fun. And then maybe we could just, everybody that participates will throw our names in a drawing or something and give like an Amazon gift card or something. Who thinks that's fun? I think that would be really fun. Help me. Help me get back on my regimen. This again, it's all about me. So, okay. Now I got like more people than ever are watching and I'm done. So what else can I tell you? What do you want to know? What stories can I pull out? I'm sure I can tell you so many. So darn it, I'm done. But I love seeing so many friendly faces out there. Please say hi in the comments. If you are watching in my private customer group, you know the deal. You comment, like, all that good stuff. Your name goes in our monthly drawing. If you're not in my private customer group, you probably need to figure out how to get in there because we do all kinds of fun stuff. So I appreciate you guys so much. Oh my gosh, the eyeballs keep going up and I got to say goodbye. Oh my goodness. Barbara thinks it's going to be fun. I'm so glad. Yeah, I think it will be fun. Sometimes you just need to know, okay, I just started working out at Planet Fitness too, but I don't think I can do a fitness challenge yet. I've only gone 2 days. But yeah, I'm in that mode. You know what I mean? Like new me. Like I'm going to work out. I'm going to do the retinol. Going to get some cellulite cream on my thighs. My daughter's getting married in August. So I've got like 6 months. My window has begun. And so I need to get my, what together. So, all right. So tonight was fun. I hope you learned something. And we're going to do this a couple more weeks. I don't know how long we'll do it. Boy, gosh, I just hate letting you go. And I've got so many people watching. It's like my father-in-law had a really good parking spot. And he's like, parking spot's so good, I hate to give it up. Anyway, you got to stop talking somehow. So, all right, that's it. I will talk to you guys next week. How do we get in your customer group? It is called Beauty Through the Ages. It's on Facebook. I will put the link in here so that you can just click the link and request to join. All righty. So thanks everybody so much. Have a great rest of your night. I'll see you next week, if not before. Thanks. Bye.